Someone in your energy is losing sleep over you, okay? And this isn't like casual attraction in any way, shape, or form. This is like quiet, built obsession that this person has at this point in time, all right? And you've been feeling this, like if you've been feeling watched, for example, if you've been feeling like people are pulled to you, or there's like sudden magnetic shifts in your energy, this reading is going to be for you. Stick around to confirm why this person is around. All right, for pile one, we have the rose quartz and the hematite. Pile two, we have the dolphin and the moonstone. For pile three, we have the lapis lazuli star and we have the blue celestite. Pile one, if you went ahead and you chose the rose, this little tiny one, or you chose the hematite here, you got the Queen of Cups as your first card for who this person may be. Perhaps you're a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, somebody who is empathetic, intuitive, somebody here who is really connected with the sea could also be really significant. Um, that's not going to be for everybody, but I was getting like some of these people may have been stationed, maybe works for the Navy or something like that, with this person potentially being a military officer in some way. It says that they're disciplined and protective and that he'll make your heart stand at attention. Okay, so I feel like this person commands attention. I feel like this person is very responsible. I do see here where they're very protective. I was getting that just off rip, and they're always ready to lead. This person could have like a very routine schedule or wake up early in the morning. This is somebody who is known to like get you coffee. They may like have their sights set on traveling a little bit. I don't know why I get that with the military officer card for pile one, but I do get where this person may be a little bit strict. They may keep you under wraps if that's what you feel like you need. Um, some of the things that you can reflect on when it comes to this person, and like when they'll potentially come in, is are you feeling secure or do the routines feel restrictive? So something with this person is going to have you questioning whether you like a little bit of routine or scheduling, or if this person gets out of hand. It feels like they may be self-aware a little bit, or people have told them ever so slightly about themselves when it's come to that, and they've gotten into arguments when it came to like relationships in the past. But I feel like this person took it overboard, whoever they were connected with in the past. Pile two, pile one, excuse me. Now the second card, and why I had two in my head, is the sailor here. This person definitely is going to want to travel. I am again getting water sign. I was particularly getting Cancer or Scorpio, although for some of you guys it might be different. It says one in every port, and can you keep up? It says that they're adventurous, worldly, and has stories from every corner of the globe. So this person could already have a lot of countries under their belt. I do feel here that although they may be well traveled, they may not be like the most financially secure. I feel like this person here, they feel like it's best to explore the world, to engage with it, to be more culturally interested in things. I feel like this person has a set standard. They may be more wholesome. I feel like this person could have a child, or relationship in the past that didn't work out. It feels like there was somebody that at some point in time they prioritized, or there was somebody here connected with them, and they're no longer together. They will be excited to tell you about stories though, and wishing for more consistent presence. So I feel here that this person is going to want to be by your side. They're going to text you a lot about wanting to be around you and engaging with you more. That's who you're attracting in this energy, okay, and at this time. Now, the next question that I asked when I was shuffling through the cards was why they're attracted to you. And the colors of love said it could be because you're a parent here with children coming out, or it could even be related to how you love on your inner child here. For the collective, there is something significant in pile one about that children energy. It says you or your lover may have children from another relationship. It may be important to consider their needs and how they are affected. I feel like this person sees your heart. They see how empathetic and genuine you are, and they like, as well as they feel like they need that stability. I don't feel here that they have like the worst connection with somebody in their past, but I do get this vibration here that they want somebody who too carries children or has that type of lifestyle. It feels like somebody's ready to slow down too. The next card that came out was wasted time. I feel like they feel as though you're different than somebody who they felt like they wasted a whole lot of time, effort, or energy with. I'm seeing a whole lot of years in a long term relationship that they dealt with that they may talk about. Some of you guys, this relationship may come up in the M months. I was getting that really strongly. That's March and May. Okay. But I was getting that this person just, they may really like you, but it says, are you wasting time and energy trying to change a person or relationship that appears hopeless? You only frustrate yourself. And that's why we see this person moving forward. I feel like this person finds you irresistible because of your magnetism and how you have your sight set. You're also not willing to give to a situation so long if you feel like it's not for you. I feel like this person appreciates how attractive you are, how magnetic you are, but that you don't feel or give that vibration of somebody who is deliberately going to stay around long. To this person, you're a total catch. I feel like this person is not going to want to waste your time. In fact, they might be even a bit fearful for Pile 1. They may get nervous or jealous if the energy comes up or there's something competitive in the energy where they feel like there's somebody else out for your love. I feel like this person is definitely going to feel like they need to take advantage. They'll need to come in sooner. Or they might even feel like they should have came in sooner if you know this person already. I was getting here for some of you guys the zodiac signs for this person that will be coming up for Pile 1 was a charismatic Leo, okay? That could resonate for you. A loyal Scorpio could really have their eye on Pile 1 as well, and an adventurous Sagittarius, okay? These were the three main signs that had their eye on you or really popped up in your energy as liking you. But with the Knight of Swords in reverse, I feel like this is somebody who is fearful of missing a chance or an opportunity. I also feel here that you may have had this person too shares a relationship where they feel like they let it get in the way too much. Okay, they may feel like they still carry some energies here, from the past, but they do like somebody, like I said, that is secure, somebody who isn't doubtful. This is codependency. This is the next card to answer the question about what they found irresistible about you. And it says, let go of neediness and the need to pleasure others. Become more independent and self sufficient. Try not to obsess over your relationship. There's something that will transgress if it hasn't already in a relationship that you're in or will get into with this person, Pile 1. They're going to like that you ignore them. Sometimes you may not necessarily always give them time of day. Like I said, I feel like this person may be a bit clingier than you are, and they love the chase. I feel like Pile 1's person is going to like the fact that they're a little bit more dismissive, non responsive, finding things to do. I feel here that you choose the alternative path and this person chooses you because you're not looking at them completely. Their current intentions towards you are the Two of Wands, the Moon card here, and then we have the Star energy. I feel like they're focused on choosing you, but they could have some other hidden motives or intentions, i.e., moving together. It could be because you've had some sort of new following or group of people who are connected with you or like you, find you attractive. You could have people who want to reach out to you now, and I feel like this person is no different. For some of you guys, for Pile 3, I'm getting here that you could have just moved here, okay? You may not know many people, and you may be like really interested in getting your heart out there. You may be like newer to a town and somebody just, they got lucky and they got their shot, okay? I was too getting here that the last one, it's a little bit more settled and realistic. You've been out there seeking your options. You really didn't feel like you found anybody, but the way that you're going to meet this person is they're just going to deliberately be at the same time at the same place. And I feel here that they're going to simply ask you for your number or something to follow here. And I feel like you can consider it, wonder, the Two of Wands gives a maybe type of an energy. And initially, it feels like this person, this guy or this girl, they may not be dressed like to impress or something like that. And there may be something in their energy that shows you or gives you the vibe that either they travel a lot, or they've recently had a breakup. Okay. Just off rip, I can tell you, like, there's something here about this situation and how the cards are looking. You can tell that they're like missing out on something. They feel like they want to get to know you or connect with you. If you're a masculine energy, you're definitely going to want to get to know this girl because she looks very cool, very attractive, but she does kind of give a little bit like nervous when you reach out to her at first. Like, she's curious to know what you're interested in or why you're wanting to get to know her, okay, or why you're like singling her out, okay. It does feel like this person is by themselves when you do connect, and I do feel this person telling you something about your beauty, something that's hidden about you. I do feel like this person here is very empathetic. I feel like this person chooses their words in a very quiet, soft manner where they wouldn't normally speak like this in front of groups of people. But I feel like this person, when you're close with them, they're very intimate, cheeky, stuff like that. And their current intentions here, it says the Green Reaper and separation. Some of you guys is to get away from somebody here that they just separated from. I am getting here that you are not this person's immediate rebound, but I feel that you are the person that they come into connection to, and they go into a true self-acceptance that something is over for them and they need to let it go, and they really do need to try something new. And it does feel here that you're model-esque in whatever it is that you're doing. I feel here that you kind of stand out. You seem like you're secure about yourself, or this person does. And I do get this vibration here that they want to connect. Some of you guys, I am getting here, like, let's say there is a reconciliation that is on the horizon for Power One. This person's going to see you like out in the middle of nowhere, and their eyes are immediately going to jump to you. Okay. And I feel like some of you guys, I'm not going to lie, you may not have the best opinion of this person as we're speaking about it now, but there's going to be something here. Like, this is somebody, if you had to think back, the only type of person here is a type of person where you thought where you would reconsider or reconcile with this person in some way, shape, or form. Other than that, I don't see this being somebody that you'll reconnect with. Okay. But what they're not saying here is maybe that they've been slowly walking away from a situation here that was messy. It conflicted with their life, their goals. They may have even felt like, yes, there was something magnetic, attractive about this situation. It even at sometimes felt progressional, and then it would really, really, really fall apart. Okay. This person could recognize or know that they dealt with some type of magnetic type of relationship, although they may not define it. For a lot of you guys, it is more the twin flame storyline that they recognize that maybe they went through. I do feel like they may call it a little bit karmic though. Some of them, they may feel like it was because they were too young. They may, recognize as they get a little bit older that, that happened. But I'm also getting here, they may want to reach out to you more, connect with you more, engage with you more, socialize with you more. They're not telling you this, but I feel like this is what they want. I'm also getting here, they may want to do things with you more. They may want to get more involved with Power One. I'm getting that some of you guys, I don't know what you do here, or if this person does something here that's a little bit time consuming, takes a little time away. But I do feel like some of them, they may even intentionally want to call you while they're doing something important. I'm seeing somebody who could be in the gym sweating, engaging with something. They may want to invite you or go on a date here. It's not going to be for everyone. The hidden charm or red flag with Power One's person here. You had 34 personal trainer, and it says fit and motivating. He'll push your limits and his reflection time. They may look very good, very attractive. With he'll push your limits, I don't feel like either this person is responsive, they're honest, or there's something like loyal about this love dynamic at first. Okay, be mindful with that. Then you have the student, young and idealistic, big dreams, tiny budget. They could also be having a lot of financial issues or situations, maybe even debts that have still accrued that they haven't been able to pay off. I was getting the Seven of Cups energy because they may not feel like they can come to the relationship fully sustain or fully um, financially together. I am getting that this person here, they know that either they risk it all or they lose it all. Sometimes they have promiscuous tendencies because they feel like they're not able to come to the table or show up with everything. I'm also picking up here that this person, they don't like to be embarrassed, so they may have flingier relationships or ones that are not so memorable. For Power One, whoever you're connected to at first, I feel like this person has just recently stabilized themselves. Some of you guys, they may have a social media following for what they do in relation to their personal training work or their fitness work or something like that. At some point in time, they may have done that. But I do get this vibration here that some of them, they may have like some sort of side hustle or business that they're starting to engage in. Some may be getting back into school too. I don't know why that's important. Somebody could be thinking about this, heavily considering this, okay? But I do feel like there's going to be something else that occupies their time other than you, okay? But Power One, I feel like you should be very optimistic. It feels like this person's going to want to prioritize you a little bit more. They're going to want to go on dates now that they feel like they can slightly afford it. Whenever this person isn't like responsive, contacting you, engaging with you, it's because they don't financially feel solidified, prominent, strong. Um, but I feel like there's something that you will recognize with this person that'll like keep you tempered. I also feel like your energy has matured ever so slightly, Power One, where you recognize either your wants, your don't, the things you don't want, or this is more about you being more chill and selective and not being so obsessed with being under your person. There's something here that has changed and shifted about how you look at your love life romantically or something like that, that I feel like this person is also going to admire about you. Those were all of the messages that I got. I hope and pray that this resonates with you. Like the video, share, and subscribe. I love you, and on to Pal 2. Bye. Hi, Pal 2. If you went ahead and chose the dolphin or you chose the pink stone, this is your message. Let's go ahead and take a look to see what came out for you already. I already picked the cards. If you didn't know, I'll have like a little time capsule, quick overview of like all of the cards that came out for each of the questions. Okay, but for who are they? What immediately came out for your person here was the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. I feel like this is the type of person who has some sort of story to tell. I feel here that this person here, Pisces, may be significant for them, but I feel like there's something here about their story that's very unique. Some of them, they may be like a model, or they may have some sort of like hidden way in which they make money. It could be a male model, or they could have some sort of like underpaying job here, or not routine job or role. I feel like this person doesn't have a traditional 9 to 5. They could even be seeking out to have their own business of some kind. The secret agent, it says mysterious and elusive. He'd tell you his name, but then he'd have to disappear. And I was getting this vibration here. They're either like an air sign or a Scorpio. I feel like this person here, they're really intuitive, but I feel like they're also sketchy too. I also feel like it's hard to catch this person. You may catch this person in an evening type of a setting, a bar, a club, something like that. I'm also getting here, if you're like into a different sort of accoladed socially type of a lifestyle, this may be somebody that you meet at some sort of engagement or event or something like that, but they definitely have wine around them if they're not working. They have the model, which is a beautiful and sought after type of an individual, but beauty fades and substance endures. Okay, and I feel here that they may have some sort of history about them. People might appreciate this person after they're gone or something like that. Something about this person's work is meant to be admired. Why they're attracted to you? It says, yes, you had a fight. Before you panic or try to fix things, wait and see if your lover calls or texts, acting as if nothing happened. This is the card that came out, and to my knowledge, I remember it being in the reverse for pile 2. I feel like this person feels as though there's something about your personality that is easygoing, or more easygoing than somebody that they've dealt with. And it's not that they are always thinking about this person or comparing them to you, but I do get this vibration here about you being somebody that they feel like they have more of a common goal with. There's going to be something like that with Pal 2 that they find immediately attractive and easygoing. I didn't even see this card here, but it says lack of effort. And if I read on more, I have a vibe that's going to tell me something similar to what I was getting. It says there will be no growth or progress in your relationship as long as one or both of you aren't putting in the effort. Yeah, I feel like this person here, You are both self aware that if there's something that you want to go after and you want to keep, you're willing to and you will, because you've both shown signs that you've dealt with a relationship in the past. You've had some sort of thing that you've given to, and you've walked away from with that Eight of Cups energy that we had before. I feel here that this person is really self aware of self esteem issues that maybe um, you tackled or they did. I feel like this person, there's something about therapy that could come up for one or both of you. I don't know if somebody's been there or if they bring it up. But there's something here about somebody liking somebody who can communicate about their emotions, somebody who's not so hostile about what's happened in the past, somebody who's more forgiving, somebody here who seems like they're ready for love, a little bit more ambitious, maybe even have some goals here or there that keep you not even focusing on the love aspect or what even happened. I feel like with this person, things roll off the tongue pretty easy, and I feel that they carry a nice conversation. They may love drinks, they may love shots, they may love wine. Okay, one or both of you guys, there's going to be something significant about that. But I'm getting here that they may have gotten out of a situation here that they don't like to throw out there a whole lot, but again, it feels like they found something better to preoccupy their time that they'll engage with and in when it comes to conversation, which I feel like you will find very attractive because you've done something like as a goal when it came to that if you did have a bad or a messy breakup. It says that their current intentions, though, is the Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and then the Four of Swords. 414 could be very significant as far as an angel number. Look it up when it comes to the love aspect. They were really specific and particular about that angel number that came through for pile two. Okay. I feel here there's something about this person wanting to engage in conversating with you. I feel like this person wants you more because they're going to be focused less on money, finances. I don't know why, but there was something really important or significant about um, a prior relationship that they were in. I don't know if they had common finances together or lived together and they had to move out, something like this that's going to come up. But I feel like this person, they're less concerned with that because I feel like they've finally been able to stabilize their own. I feel like they want to conversate, get to know you, engage with you, and see what you're about. I feel like they want to see more about your day-to-day life and if this is going to be something here not long term, but idealistic for them. Okay, I feel like this person is wanting to know if this is something that they like. Yes, you may be extremely attractive with the Ace of Wands, but I feel like they want to know a little bit more about you, like on a consistent basis. About, are you going to be somebody that they can trust on a routine? Are you going to just like fizzle out really quickly? There's something here about this person at the beginning that gives a little bit anxious, nervous. And I don't know if they want to tell you about it. I also am getting, whether you know it or not, this person's really going to like sleeping with you or your bed wear. Like what you wear going to bed or around that time. Like they like how chill you are. They like that setting. They may want to connect with you a whole lot. They love touching and rubbing the hip area a whole lot. The next cards that came through, how to what you're going to find irresistible about you, you immediately got four of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Four of Swords. And 414, the angel number, came through as being really significant. Something that you'll need to look up with the specialty under love. This person's going to love how opinionated you are, how fiery you are, how engaging you are about certain things that you're passionate about. I feel like also creative projects and things that you do, hustles that you have, this person's going to find very interesting, or they're going to like that you like what you like. For those of you guys who have like your own career or you are driven and have like a lot of structure where you have independence in what you do, this person's going to like that. They're going to like tell their friends about what you do, how you've structured and scheduled your life. This person may call you very powerful if you wear a suit. If this person feels like you're a stay-at-home mom or something like that, they may compliment your attractiveness, how you cook, how you keep your home clean, how your mindset is. For example, I was also getting here, if you don't have like a traditional job, and let's say you are a model or you guys meet through like some common work endeavor here that's not so traditional, I feel like they're going to appreciate the fact that you are not doing something that is so day to day, so mundane. There's something here where they like somebody who is going after their true desires and that has a sense of independence. I feel like this person, they may have been accused of having a shallow mindset, if I'm being honest. And so they may keep their opinions to themselves. But I feel like, in courtesy to you, you help this person to like open up a little bit more or feel like they can kind of like take the seat back. I feel like there's something here about you making this person feel like they finally found balance. But that together you guys work and mold perfectly together, okay? And it says lack of clarity with this person. A lover is wavering, unsure of what they want from a relationship. There might be nothing you can do to influence them right now. So if you have this type of a relationship that comes in, or maybe they tell you about one in which they've had like this, I feel here that it's like it's totally different. Night and day is what I'm getting here with you guys. Where this person, they might feel like, if you already know that this person is not being serious, I feel like you should not, equate this reading to that type of a person. This person here, I feel like, even when they're bored, even when they feel like they don't necessarily have much to do, there's somebody that you feel like you can kind of quietly engage with. You can kind of like kick shit with, pick the brain of. They have a little bit of interest or intrigue, spontaneity about them where it doesn't necessarily feel like the relationship is going to get really dragged or bogged down, okay, bored. But with friends with benefits, it says while a current lover may not be the one, they offer a convenient friendship until something better comes along. Some of you guys might also appreciate this about this person in the meantime. I'm also seeing some of you guys may commonly shop with this person. Like they might be pretty cool to shop with or around, or they might motivate you in the meantime. There's something here with the bags, the handbags. This person might like to spend things, but I also get where there's something here about deep down, both of you guys knowing that maybe this isn't going to be your end all be all in the meantime, okay? I'm also getting here for those where this person will be somebody who proposes to you. There's something that isn't traditional about the relationship offer. I'm seeing a proposal for like one of you guys here, but I was also getting here that if this person does choose to like engage with you like that, there's going to be something here where it's like you're not expecting it. It may be that um, you felt, or they tell you that they rushed a situation with somebody in the past, or that they didn't want a serious commitment. Like they tell you something that's opposing how they're going to move in the future. And I feel like that initially is going to make you a little bit nervous about if this person was being completely authentic with you in the beginning. But if you're able to get over that speed hump, I feel here that this shows a little bit of progressional stability, especially because I feel like this person likes the balance between how you guys connect socially. Because I feel like they carry more friends, although you may be the person who has a little bit more of an outspoken mind for Pile 2. The next question here, it says their current intentions. The Queen of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Three of Swords. I hate to say it, sweetheart, but I feel like this person, like I said, they like your strong opinions. They may even want to engage with you and have more of a serious commitment. I'm also getting here that those who had like a terrifying, ex situation, or a relationship that you walked away from or stepped away from or something like that, I do feel here that this person, they wanted to make sure that you weren't going to force them into some sort of role if you have like a child, for example. And so they may have wanted to like take some time or step back before creating a true opinion about you or engaging with you. But I do feel like somebody is so cute that they grew on this person when they didn't really want this situation to be serious at first. That is what this is telling me for some of you guys. I'm also getting here that for some of you, for those of you who is self-aware that maybe you chose to forgive this person after a third party situation or something like that, I feel like the trajectory in this situation is that you've been starting to feel better about yourself after recognizing that there's something karmic about this person here, about this situation. It could be the redundancy of somebody's infidelity too that is coming up here that makes you self-aware that maybe you do want to self proclaim about your separation or divorcing or stepping away from this, recognizing that it's karmic. But with fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, and letting go and loving you, some of you guys might have recognized that you stepped into a predicament with somebody here who is not, motherfuckers can't have too many affairs, but one too many, and it starts to become worse than an addiction that you want to help fucking save or secure or forgive. Okay. And I'm getting that vibe here that some of you guys, you stepped away from somebody who's done that and found somebody who's more secure, or you're getting ready to step away from that person who was causing this damage so that you can find that person who's going to appreciate your mindset and how authentic you are. You have stability here with this palm tree card, one of the clarifying meanings, as well as security, performance, growth, endurance, and flexibility. All of these things are like promising for growth. It's signs of green, it's signs of maturity and money that is coming in. Some of you guys are going to get alimony from somebody, and so this is what you may need to collect before you go into the sunset horizon of the Eight of Cups, to get that new person here. Sunglasses and sunscreen protection is really significant. Some of you guys, this person is often on their social media, and there's something here about them needing to have like blue light protection or something like that. And I know that for sure because this card is kind of showing me that too here with watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, and focusing out. You're going to need some time to recover or heal if you are dealing with someone here who you're going to separate from and you need to go to court in any way, shape, or form. And this is going to take more than 12 months here for sure. Okay. This is saying here that between 6 to 12 months, this person may be obsessive, stalking you. You may need to get this person out your energy. I'm also getting here, some of you guys, this person's going to be watching you or wanting to get to know you and taking things casually for about 12 months. Little do you know. But maybe you do need to like be mindful of that. Keep that, um, in the back of your mind, because I feel like that's something that's hidden. And with what they're not saying being, one of the next cards that's coming through here, the snake. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over the shoulder, the other woman. This person may bring about some competition. If this person struggles with infidelities and affairs, I feel like this is why the clock has been ticking here, telling you that maybe your soulmate is calling instead, because fuck the karmic, fuck the karmic relationship here that may have wanted to convince you that it was real and authentic. It's time for something better here too. I'm also seeing here that a lot of you guys have been having a lot of wake up calls. While you have some responsibility that has recently crept into your life, I do feel here that you also have some responsibilities that show that you deserve this true good luck and good love that's coming into you. How to. What they're not saying here. Hmm. Hmm. You got the Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. If this person has like a teenage child or something like that, I feel like they may not necessarily have the best relationship. They may have a fleeting relationship. This person may feel like they want to be far away from them, and maybe not so close by them. It's not that they feel like they're the worst person in the world. It just feels like they'd rather be somewhere else than with this person. And I feel like maybe somebody put it on a little bit thicker than what it actually is as far as their connection. I'm also getting here for those of you who have some sort of opportunity or event or thing that you want to do, whether it's you having your own business or something like that. I feel like this person may immediately know, have dreams or visions of themselves interacting or being involved in your business, or they immediately have like walked past and wanted to help out, saw themselves being involved. For others of you guys who are married, you may need to know that this person has already saw themselves moving on to somebody else. Like, even though you guys were in a commitment or a relationship, which sucks, but I feel like they should have been more honest with you anyway. I feel like this person here, they were never genuine about any of their emotions, and I feel like it was really hard to get the truth from them. It was like pulling tooth and nail. You could have been, rather young when you got connected with this person, and you guys have both outgrown situations or circumstances, gone your separate ways, or felt like you found better. For those of you who feel as though you have a brand new start or a fresh page, a brand new beginning, a new career opportunity. You feel like people are like finally seeing you for who you are, your craft or your work, even for who what it truly is, and like that is standing out. I do feel here that there's something about security with this person that is like the end all be all with this situation. It's going to be the thing that has this person completely and fully on board wanting to connect with you. And there's something about that that may worry you if you're a female, a woman, because I feel like you have children, and I feel like you have things that care about you, and you feel like you already have been in a relationship like that where you know that things can change, emotions can change. And so you don't want somebody who's going to be playing you. But I feel like they're very secure, they're very mature. I feel like they're going to be around you a lot more than what you thought at first. And that's why you find this person very attractive. The last question, though, or last message, number 6, it says hidden charm or the red flag with this person. You got two of the charming fools and true lovers cards that came out. You got the firefighter, which is brave and strong. He knows how to handle the heat. Can you? That's the first card here for pile 2. And then you got the DJ, cool and always in the spotlight. He'll spin your world but sleeps all day. There could be something about this person that is a bit sluggish. I also feel here that they may work extremely hard, and there's going to be something that you find out either health related, where this person, like maybe they have asthma, or maybe like they do something where they work really hard and then they can't do anything else because their body is just so beat and tired. Okay. But I'm getting this vibe here. You will like when they are really, really, really concentrated and focused on what they're passionate about. And there's something here about you feeling like at times, because you're so enthralled in whatever it is that they have going on when they're in the firefighter energy, it's almost like they push you out the way. And so the only time that you can really feel like you love this person is when you're like groggy, drained, sleep. It feels like you are kissing this person a whole lot out of their sleep. Like they're going to notice or remember you waking them up from with kisses like out of their sleep a whole lot. And then the tarot cards that came through to complement this was the King of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. Like I said, I feel like this person gives you a hard time when they're in action, when they're dominant, when they're like protruding out there, when they're like the spark of interest and everybody's focus. Get out the fucking way. How to? Because I feel here that it's going to be hard to get their attention. And I also feel like if this person is aesthetically pleasing, or people find them attractive to the eye, and you guys are out and about, I feel like this person, it's not that they won't make you feel important, but you will feel slightly, pushed over to the side if they have people around them, especially females, getting their attention in some way, shape, or form. Of course, it's not going to be for everybody, and it's not going to be some common thing that's going to happen all the time, but it is something to note, okay? I also feel like this person's going to burden you when it comes to laundry, clothes, stuff like that. I feel like this person is not the motherfucker to clean up after themselves. I also get here that this person, they'll lie their way out of like doing something. And I feel here that there's something here about you liking something about them at first, and then it's like the shit doesn't get funny after a while. Like after a couple of years, you're like, okay, motherfucker, clean up, or like brush your teeth. Like when somebody has like this is not a pet peeve, brush your fucking teeth. But it gives me that vibe where somebody's going to try to complain about something that is like something that the average human is supposed to do, but they're going to make you feel like you tripping about it. Okay. How to those are your messages. I hope and pray that this resonated with you. If it did, like the video, share, and subscribe. I would love to engage with you further. Don't forget to check out the March videos. They come out very soon. I love you guys. Take care. Bye. Pile 3 if you chose the star as well as the blue celestite here. This is going to be your message. So for who this person is and for their personality and vibe, you immediately got the Tower and Emperor. That is like Aries and Scorpio energy to the max, okay? I feel like this person is a person who may have had like a little bit of a rags to riches story, or somebody here who may have struggled just a little bit, and then they were finally able to put something to focus or got some sort of breakthrough in their life. The next card that came through is the Bad Boy, followed by the Architect, All right, and then you have the CEO, that like supports that energy of somebody who may have went from an energy of, maybe not making the best choices in life, had to get grounded, maybe even had to get called out a little bit, had to ground their energy, figure out what was going to work best for them, and got a career, a hobby that was going to sustain them, and it really took off. It worked out very well. And I feel here that this is a person here who is less likely to have a college degree and more so to have like a specialty, a certification, or something like that, in a craft or something that they do. I'm also getting this vibration here to tell you he's thrilling to touch. Like his body's going to be really attractive. I feel like you guys are going to do a lot of fun stuff. But I do feel like even though this person is coming through as the Emperor energy, maybe somebody you'll be engaged with or married to, I do get this vibration here. They live a little bit of a faster life. Maybe you guys do break up once or something like that before you reconcile and then make this thing work. But I do feel here that there is something here about it's due to them not fully communicating about their emotions, or they doing something really bombastic at the beginning that makes you feel like you're a little bit, I don't know if I want to give you, too much time, effort, energy, or something like that. Okay. But it says, why are they attracted to you? It's the next question that I have. And the answer says, a nice fantasy. A love situation offers something lovely to fantasize about. That's how they feel about you, like you're a fresh rose or flower or something like that. I feel like there's something here about the aspect in which you give this person to like dream about. Some of you guys, you may be air signs, fire signs, water signs, or something like that. Like I feel like there's something here about your energy that they feel like you may have something that you do, a personal hobby or something that you engage in that's mad enticing that this person finds really attractive that they want to engage with. It may even make them want to like show off a little bit about what they have going on. The next one here is mixed messages. If you're receiving mixed messages from a lover, go by their actions, not their words. Don't believe everything you're told. Be mindful here. I feel like this person, they may like to confuse you a little bit at the beginning. I don't see this as somebody who's like confusing you with another person. I see this as somebody here who may be like overworked at the beginning, or they don't necessarily strategize or plan something out at the very beginning of the connection. And so you might feel blown off by this person. And then it just all turns out that this person really wants to get to know you. They want to make it up to you, something like that, where they want to call you. But I feel like at first there's something here that kind of gives you a sketchy vibe. And it could be that it's either too good to be true. Some of you guys have dealt with relationships where people have kind of like put that shit on heavy to pile three, and so you got your hopes up, and you got a little bit tired. I feel like there's something that's going to be different about this person, and why you have that tower energy where it's like it's a really big change, bitch. Like, no, actually put your nice clothes on today for pile three. Your next question, it says, what do they find irresistible about pile three here? And it says the Eight of Swords, the Empress, and the Ace of Pentacles. It's like no matter what you've been through in your circumstances, it feels like you're unstoppable when it comes to business ideas, when it comes to your growth, when it comes to your focus, or when it comes to your progression at something. This person feels like you're the Model S person when it comes to being realistic about things. I feel like this person feels like you're not challenged when it comes to financial situations or woes. This person could feel like you can make a lot of money really fast. This person could also feel like you're extremely attractive. They could already feel like they're called or want to have children with you, if you guys don't have children already. I feel here that there's something here about this person. Like, if you don't want more, is what I mean. But I get this vibe here, like they're going to feel immediately drawn to your energy, your nurturing energy, and how you come across as somebody who is financially supported or wise. There's something here where they're going to see that a lot of people around you are trying to do impressive shit, and they feel as though you are the person who's more grounded, more realistic, more wholesome, the person who's going to invest that money wisely, who's going to give them the best knowledge in their ear about like how to maneuver when it comes to investments, okay? Reminding them about routine things or something that's coming up that they may have forgotten about. Like, this is why they like you. This is why they appreciate you, because you have a business mindset. You also have a positive mindset, somebody who is focused on the growth, on the positive, and a lot less on the negative aspects. I feel like this person views you as a positive role model too. And I also feel here that they find you. None of the other messages got freaky, but pile three, I did get when I was shuffling something about BDSM off a rip with this card, and somebody who's really freaky, like somebody here who likes something, who somebody who's more interested in bondage and being tied up, somebody who's interested in the wild side, but also in financial progression. Somebody likes this side to you or likes that idea of you. Okay. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn could be really significant. Again, air signs can be very significant for who you are. I was also getting for Power Three's person, they could most likely be a responsible Capricorn energy here, or water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, a reliable Taurus, and again, we have intuitive Cancer here, okay? Those were the main signs that came through though, and I wanted to make sure that I got it out. The next messages that came through for what? Forgive me, what they find irresistible about you, wounded heart. I feel like this person recognizes that maybe you went through some self-sabotage. You may have been somebody who has been like more honest and authentic about your journey. There could be something here where you communicated to a vast majority of people who know about something that you went through or experiences that you share. Some of you guys, it could be a hobby for you, but nevertheless, I do feel here, it says you or your partner may have felt hurt or betrayed in the past. It may take time for the injured party to learn to trust. There's something here about somebody who does the effort, somebody who focuses on self-love. That is a major, major turn on to this person. They dealt with somebody mad and insecure in the past. I can tell you for pile three off rip, just how these cards off are. But I get that this person dealt with somebody here who had a confidence issue. And so you focusing on those areas, those dynamics, some of you guys might even do like, you might be interested in pole dancing or taking classes like that or something like that, where you like put your body out there or just focusing on body positivity. That is an automatic yes and turn on for this person. Yes is the answer to the question you've asked. You may get your wish or something magical may happen soon. With this person, I feel here like this person is wanting you to say yes to them, because the way that I asked these, cards and things like that, I feel here that this person is like, maybe they're not telling you that they're wanting to make their way to you now, that they're thinking about, what will come from this relationship now. Even if they don't know you, I feel like they could be wondering or imagining this now or doing something in their life that's going to relate to like how you guys will evolve together. The next question here, it says their current intentions. Okay, current intentions here says the Hierophant and the Seven of Cups. This person is definitely interested in a higher commitment, a higher calling here, focusing on their belief systems, wondering like where to go, how to maneuver. Sometimes I get this as a destined move or some form of travel. Sometimes this could be somebody who is thinking about like the best place to relocate from a job. Okay, but I feel here that there's somebody who is wanting to like focus on making something in their reality change or shift so that things can go better. See, interested, conversing more, awaited messages arrives, text, calls, emails, and hovering is here with this talking card. I feel like they're interested in engaging with people more, creating connections, like friendships, not just relationships. In fact, I feel like this person, they're not in a serious commitment right now. This person, in fact, is healing or recovering from the loss of one, where I feel like this person, they feel like they were taken advantage of, and I feel like this other person knows that they were taken advantage of. I feel like they knew that they weren't the ones for each other, although they were trying to force or fight this shit. And I feel here that your person is very self-aware. They have the sword and the rose as the next card out, with clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. I'm getting here for a pile three. that your person is in this phase of like being very honest about hashing things out and discussing what's going to come, what's not. Okay. I also am getting here that they're going to be very honest, focused on communicating with you. I feel like they want to know a lot about a lot. Like they may want to pick your brain. This is going to be the person that you find wants to conversate with you a whole lot. I don't see you guys falling asleep on the phone. I feel like that's quite youthful and a little bit childish, but I do get with this person here. There's going to be something where like you're going to wake up to a message, although you guys fell asleep mad late from what you normally would go to sleep as. And I feel like when you guys are in that relationship where it's more solidified, you may be surprised that that type of an aspect, although it's not over the phone, it doesn't go away. You guys may find yourselves staying up late at night or finding yourselves doing shared hobbies together. I don't want to get too deep into the relationship yet, but I wanted to tell you that that was something that came through for pile three. What they're not saying though, right now, presently, they have the Four of Wands, the Hanged Man in the reverse, and the King of Cups. They may be focused on another relationship or engagement with somebody that they find attractive. Some of them they may find here or there, you may find here or there that some of them are focusing on a divorce, suggestion of separation, or getting recently surprised after thinking that they were in some sort of happy commitment. It feels like they're in the surprise phase, the separation phase, learning that this is like not going to work out. It feels like they're dispelling and focusing on becoming that true King of Cups after somebody like reveals the truth. With mirroring each other, self-image relationships reflect our wounds and introspection, and then healing from heartbreak. See, freedom from toxic relationships or addictions. I feel like if this wasn't like a marriage, this was a very long-standing relationship in their life where like everybody in their social circle, even their family, knew them by this relationship. That's what I mean. Like there's something that's heavy with this connection here, or what they've lost. And I feel here that they don't want everybody knowing about this. I also feel here it may be that not everybody does know about this, but it's something that's behind the scenes. It's behind the scenes that they didn't want people to know about, related to them. Okay, and I feel like they really did a lot to keep it hidden if it was something like that. Because I'm seeing that some of you guys, this person may have a lot of money and be very fucking popular. Their hidden charm or red flag is the billionaire, and take it how it resonates. Because for some people, it might be a bit daunting, if somebody's extremely well to do. But I do feel here, it's like, yes, they may be able to pay for everything, but is it really worthwhile? Is this person really going to be genuine, authentic? Or do they get that a lot where they feel like a lot of people don't take them seriously, and so they become dismissive to the motherfucker who was dismissing them beforehand? I don't know, it's something like that. But I get this vibration with the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands energy that to some degree, one or both of you feel like something in this relationship is unobtainable off rip, but it's not. In fact, I feel like somebody's going to like your gravitational pull more so than what they were attracting before, because although they were spontaneous, you bring more spontaneous than they can provide. And I'm also getting here, you're you bring something to the table that other people don't bring. And I'm not trying to be like funny acting. There's something here about you not being so shallow beside this person, and them typically going after shallow motherfuckers that they believe aren't that, but really are. All right. Pile three, those were your messages. I hope and pray that this resonates for you. If it did, like the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. Check out the March videos that are going to be coming out very soon. I love you guys very much. I'll talk to you later. Bye.